less than 2 dozen available on that very unique and gorgeous piece. All right, we wanted to let you know that we mentioned this earlier. This is also from Bellezza. This is our Lira coin bronze link bracelet watch. Just with our mention, these are getting really popular, so we wanted to show it to you again to make sure that you have the opportunity to take a closer look at it. It is $70 off for you this morning. It is, which makes it about 50% off. It's $17.48 to get home this morning to get this actual beautiful round Bellezza coin in the center of the watch. I just think this is so breathtaking. I saw this earlier and I just thought how exquisite and how divine and how expensive this looks. So a real Lira coin is actually set in the center of this round dial, and then you can see the Roman numerals around it. They all are in a gold tone bracelet watch. So you have the choice of either the Lira coin being surrounded by the black enamel, or I'm gonna show you, we also have it in the white. So those are your two color choices, white or black. And then we also have it in sort of the solid gold. So where the Lira coin is surrounded by all gold. Those are your three choices. This fits a wrist 7 to 8 inches. The face is about 1.5 inches in diameter. So it's a good, bold piece. This is a customer pick at the original price of $139.90, but on 50% off for you this morning. And on Flex, $17.48 to get home. It's such a it's a very rich, very sophisticated look. Anyone that can wear money on their wrist, on their timepiece, I think says, I'm doing all right for myself. And when you can get this home for $17.48, nobody has to know that this wasn't hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Yeah, you could actually buy 2 of these for the original price. And what a great gift. Can you imagine giving this to someone as a gift? And they would probably think, wow, this cost lots and lots of money. And this is actually something that you could get home for $17.48. It does come in the gold dial, the black dial, or the white dial. But in the center, take a look at the actual genuine Lira coin, which I learned they don't make anymore. I didn't know that they didn't make Lira coins. So that was something that I learned. So that's what makes this so unique and so special. And you would have a piece of that. You would have a piece of Italy in your timepiece. This is more than just a watch. It's more than just telling accurate time. It's actually a very beautiful bracelet. It's a beautiful piece of jewelry. And that's what I love so much about it, is that it's more than just a watch. And I apparently it's so popular that Tamara decided she wanted to come in and join me during this section.
Well, you mentioned wearing money, and I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? And I think it's really cool, too. I think it's a great look, because sometimes, as you know, watches are just kind of utilitarian. They're just functional, right? But when you can have history, when you can have a conversation piece, and yeah, you can tell time, and you can actually tell time. And I say that to say, sometimes when you have a decorative watch, you actually have to ask somebody else what time it is, because there's like too much going on. But you don't have that here, and I think that it's gonna be something that you cherish wearing and you love talking about, particularly if you have a connection to Italy and maybe you have a connection to the Lira. Maybe you had an opportunity to travel to Italy when the Lira was still in circulation. Now, it's been a number of years at this point.
And I didn't even, this is teaching me history,
it's
right?
History.
Like, my mom is gonna watch this, and I know she watches every time I'm on, and she's gonna be shaking her head. Oh, my daughter, Valerie.
I know.
I guess my history teacher's going, did she miss that day in class? Like, was she absent that chapter?
It's so funny. It just happens, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, the thing is, it happened with them kicking and screaming, because obviously the reason that they don't use the Lira anymore is because they use the euro, as you know, all over Europe they do.
Makes sense.
And a lot of other countries kind of gave up their currency a lot sooner than, let's say there was a cutoff date, and a lot of the other countries, they said, okay, we don't have to wait for the cutoff date. They started using the Lira the euro a lot sooner. Italy was the very last country to finally kind of relent and say, all right, if this is the cutoff date, then I'm gonna use the Lira up until the cutoff date, because they didn't want to let it go. Because not only is it very quintessentially Italian, but it's beautiful. And as we know, even our coins here in the US, they tell a story of the history of the country. And so you've got something beautiful, you've got something wearable. It's a great watch. I love the weight of it too, because there's something about having, it's not super heavy, but it's that weight of that heft of quality that you just feel on your wrist.
And I like how streamlined it is and how thin it is, because a lot of time when you get a big bold face like this, you also get that thickness, or the glass, you know, has a higher profile. But this has a really beautiful thin profile. You can see it right there. So it's not going to catch on anything, but it does have a lot of character. It does have a lot of history. It does have a lot to talk about. I mean, not everybody is going to have this piece of jewelry, and that's what it is. It's a piece of jewelry. It's a timepiece. It's a piece of history that you get to own and you get to wear, and eventually you could actually just keep passing this down generation after generation to keep that Lira coin alive. And I think that that's such a beautiful thing, especially if you do have a historical connection to Italy. I don't think there's any Italian. My mom's going to be like, yes, no, I don't think so.
Never been to Italy?
I've never been to Italy. I would love to go to Italy. It's on my bucket list to do.
Yes.
But I feel that if I owned a piece like this, that it almost would accelerate my traveling to Italy sooner.